And hello again, Internet. Well, here we are with something completely different. Well outside my usual comfort zone, but I have done a game similar to this before on the channel. I took a look at Panzelmadels way back in my first year of doing this recording, and well, I picked this game up. It's a meme, let's be honest here. Everyone knows about this one as the bird dating simulator, which started as a April Fool's joke back in, I think, 2011 it was, but became popular enough that they made actual games out of it. And of course, you can actually change the graphics of the characters to humans, but why would we do that? No, the whole point is having the bird dating simulator. And yeah, I don't play dating simulators. I have no idea what's going to make this good, bad, whatever. I'm just in this for the memes and for the lulz, and because, well, we just played a crappy game. Let's play an interesting one. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here. And yes, I know this game is a meme. I got it because of Humble Bundle. And this one, I'll admit, I bought this one specifically from a Humble Bundle. It was on the dollar tier of one that I had no interest in, and I went, you know what, for $1, let's see the memes. But I actually got the sequel, Holiday Star, from a different bundle because I was buying other stuff from Digital Devolver, and it just came with the bundle. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, I have an extra copy. I have a copy of the sequel now, too. So maybe at some point we'll run that when I'm out of ideas and have nothing to run. But let's go ahead and check this out. New game! Saint Pigeon Nations. Please enter your name. Alrighty. Let's get my mouse off the screen there. No, I don't want that name. I want name tag. There we go. Come on. Name tag. Please enter your... I should have just gone name and tag. The Mighty. There we go. No, I can't even do that. The Mighty. Actually, can I back out of this? It's not... You know what? Yeah, there. No last name? It won't let me do no last name. I have no idea for a last name. Name tag here. There we go. Whatever. Is name tag here okay? No. No, it's not. Let's change that. Please enter your name. Okay, we'll just do name and tag. There we go. That'll work. So we at least have an option to correct it. Come on. Yes, that'll be perfect. Okay, allowing even the birdiest of birds to appear as normal humans when first introduced. No. I also don't like the fact that I have to, it gives me the question, and I press a button, but it's still on the question, so I have to press the button again to get the options. So already from the beginning, it's got stuff I don't like. Nitpicks. No, I'm not displaying human portraits. What's the point of this? Configuration saved. Alrighty. Let's do this. Okay, so it's apparently the 8th of April. Because, of course, high school dating sim. It's all going to be around school. And oh, that's weird, because usually the school semesters, they start in fall, not spring, but hey, whatever. School blessed with extracurricular, extensive curricula and facilities. I can talk, I really can. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life. Wow! I can talk, I can! Since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. Yeah, this game's already getting to me. I should probably say, the school is known for one thing in particular. The school is the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports, all come to Saint Pigeon Nations. Yeah, originally this was written as a parody of dating sims, apparently, and was popular enough, so hey. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here despite not being a bird. That's a great question. Welcome to bird school, you human. Why are you here? It's a long story. That's it. It's a long story. Okay. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Okay, so we have a name here. I am never going to get all these right. Name. Damn. I think it's just name tag. It's just going to say name for me all the time. That's great. Mispronunciation City. How am I going to do this one? Ryota? I have no idea. Usually, you'd have already been ready for an hour by now. Name? Overslept? I'm getting chastised by a pigeon. Oh, excuse me. A rock dove. And Japanese. I'm sorry. I cannot pronounce Japanese names well. I do kind of know Japanese pronunciation, but just because I know it doesn't mean that my tongue knows how to do it, since it's not native to me. So if I butcher these names, which I will frequently, we've been friends since he was barely hatched. I hate to tell you this, if you're old enough to be in the high school by now, and well, actually no, it's when he was hatched, not since you were a kid. So yeah, because otherwise he'd be dead. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Why am I playing this? Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. What the fuck? I thought I wasn't a bird. Now I'm catching my own food? I can't relax without a little red meat inside. Gay! Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'll be happy to make you breakfast, you know. Yeah, what, eggs? Right, this guy's a guy. It's not gonna work. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Oh, are you gonna eat him? I mean, you know, he is a bird, red meat. Oh, school's starting. Oh, the bell already. Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers. It's no good being late on the first day. Oh, and so blank pulled me alongside into the school. Or along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I guess so. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Oh. Bestiality, the game! First term of the pigeon, by the pigeon, and for the pigeon. Oh, God. I think we're in 2-3. We're in the same class again. Old faces, new faces. Strange thrill fills my heart as I look around all the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. I wonder if formation is supposed to be a pun. Oh, the teacher's here! Good morning, everybody! Well, what about me? I'm not a bird, remember? Nanaki Kazuaki? Again, I'm going to mispronounce everything. I apologize. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things. Ooh, teacher's hitting on me already. And asleep. All right. Well, great. That was a fantastic lesson. Sir, wake up. It's homeroom. Why is the teacher asleep? He sleeps with his eyes open? Okay, here we go. What do we got here? Quail. He's a famously soft... Wow. Word I don't know. I should look this up at some point. Soporific math teacher. Soporific. I had heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to just fall asleep like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show. Great minds come in all forms. I'm sorry, isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Yes. Oh no! Okay, it's not me. Well, I guess it wouldn't be. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What's the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Great. Amazing. Oh well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good! But he doesn't want to introduce himself. So far these have all been male. Which means that this is a dating sim... Wait, you know what? Actually, that's something I hadn't actually considered. My character is probably the female one in this. Yeah, that just goes to show, yeah, dating sims, I don't know. But we can't just let them break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Even though you already did twice? Shirogane la Belle Sakuya. What have we here? Seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make anybody proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Glares daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already. Today is slipping by so quickly. Is it? Is it though? That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. It's April! I do believe Japan is Northern Hemisphere. I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it is, though. Shouldn't summer... See, now I gotta look shit up, man. I just want to make sure I'm not making a total ass of myself, even though, you know, making plenty of that. Yeah, it is. It's Northern Hemisphere, alright. I figured it was. Yeah, it's fairly far north, so... If you've had this also... Wait. This could be... Instead of the 8th of April, this could actually be the 4th of... August. I had to count the months off there. You know, again, making assumptions that, oh yeah, since we have the date this way, the rest of the world does. They don't. In which case, that would make more sense. Although, why did you have the books all summer? What the hell? There's hardly any birdie here. We're going to do that the entire time, aren't we? Alright, huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not, a mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him I felt looking at me. There's no one else there. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. Great. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. And we have the bookworm! He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? You jerk. The jerk being my character, of course. He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. Yeah, because you had his books all summer, you dick. I'm tag name. Yes, that's right. They reverse them. They put the surname first. So, oh, it's even more beautiful. I almost should have just put it as tag name to begin with. Because then it'd be tag on the name thing the entire time. And when it got to this point, it would say name tag. See, if I were thinking ahead, if I knew what the hell I was doing, that would have made sense. Instead, I'm just sitting here playing this. Your... I know the last one's key. It's Nagaki? Nageki? Nageki is what I want to say, but I don't know if it's right or not. Fujishiro Nageki. Alright, well, I'm just gonna say Gigeki. Freshman! Well, then obviously you weren't waiting all summer for him. Maybe it's just because he's a mourning dove, but he seems a little sad. I do appreciate this music, though. That's not bad at all. Leave me alone! Alright. Sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... Oh, here we go. You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. Wow, I'm sure I mispronounced that one. Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years? My brother, you must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Woohoo! Bird racism! Hey, wait just a... And gone. I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and lazy's man, Sakazaki? Yeah, Sakazaki. Yuya is Sakuya's brother. I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey! Whoa! Hello! You were that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? Yeah, he doesn't have friends. I'm sorry! Didn't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. Okay. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of you. In front of all you little ladies. But that there wasn't too cool. So yeah, my character is the female in this, of course. Should have figured that one out, because, you know, Hatoful Boyfriend, but yeah, sure. I'm good at this. My brain works beautifully. Deductive reasoning, full on. This fantail pigeon is Sakayaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous or infamous throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. So is it famous or infamous? Your name, right? How did you... See, I really should have switched that to name tag. I know every bird tag name instead of name tag. That would have made more sense. Oh well. I know every bird here. Besides, you're the only human. Everybody in this school ought to know who you are as that idiot human who's going to bird school. Definitely a bird brain. A single poppy in the field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe? He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. Never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. Yes, the royal birds are getting it on with the commoners, apparently. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. See, I'm sure that I am going to be missing a lot of the everything in this game. From A, not playing dating sims, because so far there's been no interaction. This has just been reading. No, the only choice has been my name. So I don't know how common this is. Literally the only thing I have to compare it to is Panzelmadels, and I played that over a year ago. So I mean, is this a dating sim? Is this just a visual novel? Is that all that I'm doing? Is reading a visual novel? Is there any interaction whatsoever? Number one. Number two, I mean, I do watch animes, not as much anymore as I used to, and I never really liked the high school ones. But a lot of the particulars of Japanese school customs and such are going to be lost on me. Also, aren't dating sims really popular more in Japan than anywhere else? I know even stuff like Excel Saga, that anime, again, one of the ones I used to watch. Well, back when I used to watch anime, I should say. Even that one had one of the characters who enjoyed the dating sims. Alright. Yay! Class is over. Huh? Uh-oh. Ah, where's my friend? Where's Ryota? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, he always did have a weak stomach. What? Go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Okay, we got the nurse bird now. No birdies here. There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. You know, I also gotta wonder how exactly a human being is gonna fit inside a school for birds. There's no birdie here. Ryota! No reply. The infirmary is empty. Keep shouting some more. Weird, did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think about it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. You're going to a school full of birds. There's plenty wrong with you. Oh, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, Triphe, Luciobenzene. What do these even do? Care to find out? Oh, God. Ah! The doctor. I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. Oh, thank you. The hell? This is awful. This partridge is... Oh, hey, we got Nutcracker in the background now. I don't know why suddenly we have Nutcracker in the background. Maybe that other music was something that I should have recognized and didn't because I'm stupid. But that's pretty distinguishable and popular enough that even I recognize that one. Alright. Iwamane? Shu? Iwamine. I have no idea. I'm just gonna call him Shu. Shu. The school doctor and insane drug peddler. Seriously, he's trying to push drugs on all the... I don't really want to say children. Chicks? He's rather creepy in person, has a bad reputation among the student body. That's why your friend is here all the time. Everybody knows that even just talking with him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things. I never even heard him come in the door. Ninja Doctor? No. Dr. McNinja is someone completely different. Do not sully his name. You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Do you need something? I heard Ryota. Kawahari from 2-3 is supposed to be in here.
Him? He's gone already.
Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Why should he? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now.
Finally out of that den of evil.
You should probably go home too. Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go look at some of my options. Oh god, no. There's clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Jesus Christ. The implications of that one are kind of worrying for this setting. It's basically, hey, yeah, we have a club in Peeping Tomori. Migration. Club of Migration. Anyway, I'll start with the track team. Track. Birds. Yeah, exactly. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. Please tell me there's an emu in this. Please. That would make my day if there's an emu or an ostrich on the track team. That would be so freaking hilarious. Especially since, you know, size-wise, they'd step on all the other birds. Or watch, it's just going to be a little kiwi. Alright, I think the club room's on the ground floor off to the side. White Dove is having a tantrum outside. This is no pudding for a man! Again, the implications. Coo! Coo! So that's it. He's just sitting there cooing. Interesting. So what, are we translating the random coos? Everyone else can actually talk, but this one is just coo, coo, coo. Should I just do that for this guy's text?
Oko-san rejects it! It is a lie! A vicious falsification!
He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. Yeah, Neptune would be very disappointed in you. Oko-san! He doesn't really look it, but it's supposed to be a fantail pigeon, I think. I think he's a bird brain. Either way, he's hyper. I'm just going to do that for all of his now. You can read the rest of it yourself. Actually, no, his voice is... This text, I have to admit, the text is at least amusing to read. I mean, Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile! A wretched betrayal! See, I kind of was going the spoony voice to begin with, but the betrayal there just sealed it. Betrayal! Yes. Yeah, betrayal. Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members.
But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most.
It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. So I have to at least admit, the characters do have... I mean, they're written with idiosyncrasies of the most extreme. Obviously, flanderized parodies of whatever, which is, like I said, originally the point. This was a parody of this stuff. But the writing is amusing. Now, the real question is... Actually, I don't know. Was this written in Japan or English? Hey, Shark! How are you? So I do want to know if this was originally written in English or Japanese. And either way, if it's the writing or the translation of this that is particularly amusing, because the prose and language used in this is not bad so far. I'm enjoying it. It's certainly better than Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Whoo, boy. Oh, that writing was terrible. This is at least amusing. What's wrong with it?
Spare the jests, young lady.
Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective. I appreciate that, obviously, as I started laughing as soon as I saw it.
They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn, he will!
What's going on, Shark? Just too much work going on? GDQ is finally over, so that can help you sleep. Because you can catch the VODs at any time. You don't have to actually stay up all night trying to watch it like this idiot here behind the keyboard's been doing. I'm going to do that every time because I love that.
Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell!
What a sound effect. Okay, and he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with a track team? Getting ready to move. Yeah, that can be brutal. That takes a lot. Applying to college, getting ready to move. Man, good luck. That's all I can say for that. Don't wear yourself out too much. Again, that was some more... I should have recognized where that music came from, but off the top of my head, I can't name it. It's piano box style stuff. And so ended the first day of my second semester. Well, again, we got this thing where it's second semester. But shouldn't it be your second year if you're a sophomore here? And the first semester of that, this makes no sense to me. What is your? Did you show up in the middle of the year? What's going on here? That could be originally Japanese, in which case the translation, whoever did the translation just did beautifully, because a lot of times the translations, you come with the most basic version of it instead of really expanding on the language. And this one is okay, we are definitely in April, so this is happening during spring. So how was I holding the book all summer if this is spring? You would have been holding it all year. Because that's April. Oh, okay, so that... Alright. See, again, I miss things like that. I don't understand the Japanese school stuff. So, if they have their summer break in the middle of a single grade, so that, we have... Our summer break ends... The first semester of a school year starts, then the second, then summer break. You're saying it goes effectively first semester, summer break, second semester, first semester of the next year, summer break. Gotcha. But I still want to know how the hell we're in April then. Because it was 4-8 before. Alright, I think we want to choose class council today. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want, you can, but don't. But if you don't, then you're free to go home after school.
Oko-san only has time for the track team.
I know I'm getting the words a little wrong, but whatever. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted.
Money makes the world go round. Even birds see it, apparently.
Nice. Yeah, nepotism! Oh, don't we get to vote? Thank you, me. Thank you very much.
Just coming to school is enough for me.
You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. God. Of course. Of course they'd have to throw that kind of cliche in here. Why wouldn't they? I wonder what I should do. Do I actually get input? Do I get input? Oh! I get to make a choice! Finally! It's only been, half an hour of this game. I finally get to make input. Okay, student council will put me up with, the Aristocat, the pompous ass. The, track team will put me on with Crazy! Or the library staff, which will put me on with Quiet. I like Crazy. Let's go with Crazy. I noticed that I don't have a choice not to join one. Despite the fact that it said this, I had to join one. You see, this is the problem, Shark. I don't do visual novels. Like, literally my only comparison to this is Panzelmadels. Which is another one that I saw and went, I have to get this for the stupid. But, so a lot of this is going to go right over my head. Right over my head. Completely. But I'm glad too, you know. And this was, as I said, this thing was popular enough. It started as a stupid little April Fool's joke. Apparently, when they put it online, it crashed the server a few times because of how many people were coming to check it out. They developed it into a full game, and this is, of course, a remaster-ish version of it. You know, it doesn't say that anywhere. The Steam version, which is what I have here, is more updated. I actually think I preferred the UI layout from what I saw of the older screenshots. Because this does not look as good. It really doesn't. But whatever. It made it popular enough that there's a sequel also, which I do have. I love those kind of stories. You know, somebody does something stupid for fun, it becomes popular. Great. I hope the creator of this has made some money on it and is able to do what they want to do now. Anyway, that's everyone, isn't it? Have fun! Ah, okay. Whoa, I have stats now! I have no wisdom. Well, yeah, you're a human in a bird school. Of course you have no wisdom. You have no charisma either. Yeah, you're not a bird. But I have a lot of vitality, because I'm a human. Alright, what should we do? Today is an elective day. Attend math class, gym class, or music class. Gee, I don't know. We can go back to math class and have the same teacher we've already seen. Given my high vitality, though, I'm thinking gym's my only real option here. So, but hey, we got more input now. And stats. I don't know why we have stats. I have no idea what bearing those are going to have on anything, but let's do it. I had to sit out of the wing training, but it was fun anyway. Maybe someday I'll be able to fly too. No, I don't think so. No, that's not going to happen. Although I'm sad. I was really hoping for an ostrich or an emu, you know? Whoa, okay, game. Something happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is also. I leveled up! My vitality increased by 5! Fucking stupid. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Obviously, the stats are also going to be related to, like, wisdom is probably math, although I don't know how that one works. And charisma for music, because then maybe I can whistle better. Alright, I was hoping I'd actually meet someone there, but wonder. Alright, I want to join the team, but I wonder if Oko-san's having a fit again. Oh, please, please have a fit. I love those. I want to see the crazy. I want the crazy.
A name appears. This is a challenge, then? Choose your weapon, ma'am, and draw!
Oh, well, this is stupid and silly, and I want to have fun today. So I'm having fun today. So I went into this knowing it's idiotic. A fit he's having, though not over-putting. Not really. I want to join the team. Do you know where the captain is? Yeah.
He stands before you. Oko-san is the captain, and a faster bird the world has never known.
I never knew. You never asked. Oh, well, here are my forms, thank you.
A dove never refuses a challenge. Commence the entrance examination.
There's an exam?
Of course. Track isn't
I think my tongue just fell out. Let me try putting that back in. There we go.
Of course. Track isn't daisy chain making, missy.
Oko-san will be your opponent in noble combat.
Sprint or long distance?
Long distance. Long distance. There you go. Remember, I've got the vitality.
Long distance? You've got guts. Let us begin. On your mark, get set, go!
And he's off. How is he so fast? He can't even fly this fast.
You're still weak, but you've got potential! Welcome to the team!
Thanks.
That's all, folks.
Racing a dove and losing. See, oh well. Who knew doves could run like that? Nobody. They can't. Which is why this is stupid. Oh, hello there. Home. This is home. You live under a rock. That would explain why you go to a bird school. Tomorrow is the class hike. Health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. I have no idea. I mean, are hikes popular? You know. Today is the hike. We stop for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Your friend. You should talk to your friend. Yes. Great view, huh? Hmm? Is that your lunch name? Yeah, this is a pile of worms. It's calorie M-E? What? Pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. That's honestly not a bad thing, Shark. Oh, we could use more... We really could use more physical activity in the U.S. in our schools. I mean, we have those like bi-yearly programs, but no, I actually think taking time every day to just do some exercise for the kids would be a good fucking thing. Like even recess, you need something organized. Because they do a trip. No, it's great. A great man once said it's the ambrosia of the gods. Ambrosia is ambrosia of the gods, you dumbass. Hiking, camping, etc. Eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow, thanks. Oh, and his cooking is so good. He's so dreamy. Calorie M-E in case of a survival situation. Is that just... Is this supposed to be an M-R-E? Like, did I actually, like, bring just a meal ready to eat? One of those freaking army rations with me? That's what I'm thinking that was. Today is an elective day. What should I do? Gym. Always gym. I'm gonna pump this vitality through the roof so that I can be the best runner in the world and no pigeon will beat me. It's too hot. I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke. It's rehydrate.
It's rehydration time. Ako-san wants to go swimming.
Apparently Ako-san went swimming. Yay, Ako-san went swimming. Alright everyone, we got that out of the way. Ako-san went swimming. Did you know? Everyone pay attention. Crazy Dove went swimming. This was important. It'll be on the test. Yeah, well, you know, I'm trying to... I actually am trying to give most of these characters voices. And I'm not doing a very good job of it. Mostly because I am doing this on the fly. If I had more time to actually sit and get a voice for them, it'd be great. Well, I imagine you are all aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? Yeah, well, it's moving fast. I mean, we've been here for a month. Have you not been paying attention? If it was in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival. It's always been in May. Yes, very good. What are you gonna do? Probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing.
Oko-san will handle the marathon? Indeed he will.
You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. Well, what about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me. I don't think that's... Too late now! Also, the first aid team is always short-handed. I'm sure they could use any help if anybody can't decide. That's all for today. Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? You're going to run the marathon. The whole point of this is you're the vitality fitness person in this. No, I really don't. I really don't. I fully admit this, Shark. Today is the sports festival. Man, this school year is just moving fast. Just bursting along. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? What should I do? I will go to the marathon, of course. Could go to the library. Talk to Quiet Bird.
You're running the marathon too, name.
Yep. Someone needs to act as a female representative, as you can tell by my voice. Good luck, Oko-san.
Never worry, never fear. Oko-san never brings up the rear.
And away he goes. Swift as the wind as usual. I think he came in first, but I can't see from here. The race hasn't even started and he's won already? Good God. I'd better do my best too. I honestly have no idea what's going on here for most of this. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam! We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Yeah, you were too busy focusing on gym class and watching the birds wave their wings around and going, if I flap my arms hard enough, can I fly too? Yes. I don't think you did too badly. Yes. No, you did badly. Yeah. That's what you get for not paying attention in class. See, I spend all my time at the gym. I don't know my math. Better hurry back to class. God, we're already in June. Hello, everybody. There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryota is overturned next to them. So I'm just picturing the bird laying there, legs sticking straight up in the air. When a bird gets knocked out, does it get little birdies over its head? Rock doves' underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. Wait, what's going on? Oh, Oko-san and Sakuya are... Now, wouldn't it get many humans over its head? I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. You didn't notice that before? I mean, they're probably making quite a bit of noise over there. I think we might have a diplomatic incident in our hands. What happened, Ryota? Sakuya was making fun of Oko-san. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding and said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. I mean, Oko-san is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Oko-san went for the jugular and you tried to pull them apart, and Oko-san used wing attack on you. Yup. You're our only hope now. Help us, Obi-Wan. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're our only hope. Gert dead.
Oko-san will not allow pudding on himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize.
You telling me to take back my words? I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me.
Oko-san is not a mongrel!
The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryota's sacrifice was in vain. I should scold them both.
Oko-san, calm down! Do you think Oko-san can calm down after such insults?
Well, mongrel, tag is on my side. You too, you acted immaturely.
What?
No more fighting, you two. Take this for Ryota! So, I just threw a pair of birds out the window? Okay. Stay out there and think about what you've done. Jeez. Yeah. You know, it'd be a really wise idea if the birds don't piss off the human that can pick them up with one hand. I feel like I'm shining. What should I do during break? Go to the... Is there a mall option? Please be a mall option. Store, infirmary, or cafeteria? That's actually an interesting question. Store would fit with kind of, you know, what I was saying with the mall thing. Definitely not the infirmary. Good God, no. I do not want Dr. Frankenbird anywhere near me. And the cafeteria is for the birds. I don't even want to think about what they eat there. Let's go to the store. I don't really need anything, but I think I'll go to the store. I've never really looked around there before. Wow, they've got all sorts of things for sale. I didn't think a store would sell things. This is amazing! Though the nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash. My, how immature of you, Monami. Planning to settle down already? Yuya! No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay. That may be so, but you know we doves reach sexual maturity within a year of birth. That seems a little hasty. With that aside, what are you here to buy, Yuya? Your love, of course. My what? Huh? Yuya, that's... We're not... I'm not good enough? Oh well, I'll have to try again later. Yeah, wink wink, nudge nudge. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? No, only the humans who are into bestiality. What the hell? I don't know. Rude or let it slide? I'm gonna let this one slide for now. For now. It's not like it's surprising coming from him. This is... I have no idea. I have no words for this. Today is an elective day. What should I do? Obviously, what I should do is attend math class. What I'm going to do is go to the gym. Today is calisthenics. You're in high school and you still can't do a chin-up? Don't look at me like that. You're making me think I'm a failure. So dumb. Oh, this is so dumb. What chin? Today is Tanabata. I have no idea what that means. There is probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Any birdie I know. My mother, stay healthy this year. And may my stomach get better. Ryota. Well, there's Oko-san's! We found Oko-san's! He just pooped and stomped all over it. That's right. What should I wish for?
Conquer the world by force. Rule the world from the shadows.
Or just become a famous artist. Those choices are so dumb. Oh, God. No. It's got to be from the shadows. Actually, I have been doing the vitality. Fuck it, let's do it.
I will rule with an iron wing. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist.
Is that you? Of course it is. I'm the only human here. Yeah, yes, it's going to be very dangerous about all these things that could peck my ankles. Oh, sure, let's just get walked home by the teacher. Because that's not creepy at all. Yes, the teachers walking the students home. Students that remember... Oh, yeah, I forgot that. This guy keeps dropping to sleep. Remember, they come in sexual maturity by a year. This house is very rustic. What house? There's no house here. I live in a cave. Yes, it is wonderful to have a home. What, do you not have a home? Are you seriously saying that our teacher is homeless? Well, no wonder he's falling asleep all the time. The teacher would give us a bad touch.
But it's funny when birds do it.
A somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Oh, I think I'm running out of steam for this. See, again, it told me that my vitality went up by 5. It went up by 15. And that's not the first time I did that, either. So, I mysteriously have 20 more vitality than I should. Go to the gym, obviously. We always go to the gym. If we're going to rule with an iron fist, we need all of the vitality. A rock dug is wiggling about on the surface of the water, advancing neither forward nor backward. You can't swim, Ryota? Shut up! I'm doing my best. I'm going to learn before I graduate. Oh, poor Ryota. Can't do anything. See, again, supposed to go up by 5. See there, it says 40. 840. So is something else going to level it up, though? Oh, God. Today is swim class. All these damp, tight, clinging feathers are making my heart race. Wow. Wow.
Name is a human. Can you still swim?
Yup. I can probably swim better than you. Oh, of course. Here we go.
Oko-san challenges you to a race then. Oko-san has never before swim against a humanoid.
Humanid. So you're fast in the water as well as on land?
Naturally! Oko-san is the fastest in all things!
Alright, let's go! And cue sound effect. Get set, go! Here comes the sound effect. There it goes. And he's gone. Oko-san is running across the top of the water with incredible speed before the signal has stopped ringing in my ears. That's not swimming!
Oko-san is victorious! You are slow, name.
And so I learned I would need to redefine my very concept of swimming before hoping to defeat Oko-san. Yay! We get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Yep, I did poorly. Yeah, I don't think I did so bad. No, you did badly. No! I'm disappointed. I'll have to study harder. But gym class, can I fail out of bird school? Can I be the only human so dumb to fail out of bird school? Today is the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long, and sometimes it seemed short. But either way, summer now. Wait, what? No, time. Again, it's summer now. What? So, again, summer before and summer after the semester. This is one of those things. I think they actually put the date up there wrong. It would have made more sense. Yeah, I have a worse bird brain than an actual bird brain. Would have made more sense if the date was 8/4 and they just modified it from that instead of changing it to this. I think they might have messed up the date up there to try to, well, you know, in English countries, which I don't know if it's all countries or just the US, or I don't know. So, but in these countries, the second semester is the spring semester. They should have just left it as it was, because now it's just confusing that we have summer before and after. Anyway, check the server schedule to the track club. Munch, munch, munch. Oko-san looks excited. Not angry for once, but still, this is... Ah, what are you doing? The floor is covered in beans! Munch, munch. They're good! Looks like he's been stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and eating them all at once. Certainly seems happy about it. What should I do? Join him. Yep, screw it. Let's go nuts. These look pretty good. And so we devoured 2 months worth of dietary supplements in one day. And we both died. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life. Maybe I'll go running today. You should. Just backgrounds, okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, time out. What happened there? Why was the city destroyed? Maybe that's why the birds have taken over. They've grown to immense size and now rule the world. A true running girl's way to start a vacation. Always lose track. Where am I? Where am I? Now I'm picturing her like Ryoga. Where's Japan? Of course, that was actually the Ranma 1/3 fan fiction, and also it wasn't just Where's Japan, it's Where the fuck's Japan? Best line in the show. Anyway, not fan fiction, fan dub, pardon me. Ranma 1/3 fan dub, and a very early fan dub too. Passed around conventions on VHS tapes. I must have wandered off my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct! You're not a pigeon. Everyone else in this setting is going to have a better chance of getting home than you. Better not sleep outside.
Hey, you.
Who is it this time? Oh, we got a new character. I don't know you. Where did you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. This is a little bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just anybody. I'm from St. Pigeon Nations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. The cut of your jib, yes. Brilliant and beautiful. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on! The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. What's your name? Koshiba Zami. I sell takoyaki. Oh, hey! Oh, I don't remember her name. Umio, I think, from Ranma? Call me Azami! Thank you, Azami. Yes, call me Azami. Is that a fucking sparrow? It's a sparrow. Yes, it was a sparrow. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid! One accident is all it would take, and that'd be the end of both of our lives! I can't pronounce this anymore. I think my tongue has actually given up. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. Uh-oh. We have tragic backstory! I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate, I might get home faster by walking. You think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul! Speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. I am a human! Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. Oh, God. We're fine like this. Yeah, I think I'm running out of steam. Yeah, but I'm not a bird. I think I'm running out of steam. So, once semester 2 starts, I'll kind of wrap this up. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time before the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. Yes! Let's get some money. Let's get a job. My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates... Nah, okay. I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What do we got here? It's beautiful in here. Oh, my. Oh, my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon... Oh, sorry, I should ask about the job. An extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. Doesn't mean what people mean when they refer to him as mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, but this is the most dignified birds. And the most dignified birds there are all the teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Rushihara Kinzaburu. Buru. I completely butchered that name. I am the owner of the Torimi Cafe. I'm tag name. Again, I should have reversed those. Welcome, Miss Name. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. And I believe you will be much more capable than I am at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. Yes, hands, opposable thumbs. Much better than wings in that regard. I am a vitality girl. Yes, apparently. That was the phrase I just said. Thank you, game. shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Name. Or should I pronounce it Name? Fucking stupid. It's perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course! I'm glad. I shall be waiting here in my cage. In my cage! Oh! Yeah, I know. I know that. I know they do this. They do the surname first there, which is why I should have done tag name instead of name tag. It would have been, number one, it would have made that come out as name tag, and number two, instead of having name all the time, everyone would call me tag, which would have been made more sense. See? But I'm dumb. Alright, so is the second semester going to start anytime soon? Okay, guess it's time to go to work. Slave driver. Good morning, Miss Name. See, again, now I'm doing that. Now I actually said Name instead of name, because I am dumb. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember anything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. Yeah, this is getting boring. Shop, small, keeps everything tidy, I'll be able to remember it all. What do you think? It's nice, I almost want to move in, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this isn't impressive or funny anymore. Actually, compared to my house. You mean your rock? Oh, who we got here? Ah, Ryota! What are you doing here? I'm working. Come on, I want the semester to end so I can wrap it up. Or I can just wrap it up now. Well, it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit in after my other job. Man, poor guy. It's too small to have that much work to do. No, you keep the job. Let Ryoga find something else. Ryota. Perhaps some other time. Alright, keep that in mind. Have fun. And blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is taking way too long. Yeah, poor Ryota. Oh, I'm just stepping all over him. It's almost opening time. Oh, I took it from my friend. No, you didn't. No, you didn't take it from him. He was going to take it from you. Don't be an asshole. Y'all get a new girl? A human? I can't pronounce that one. A budgerigar? A budgerigar? Budgerigar, I guess. As close as I'm going to get. Sips in the door. The first cup for my life. A young man who doesn't quite suit the atmosphere of the cafe. Something for somebody who'd raise a few more flags. Maybe a white peacock. Racist! Welcome. Would you like a bath or a meal? Maybe you'd like Mr. Whoever. I'll take Kenzaburo. Hey, wait just a minute now. Perfect delayed reaction. Hello, Rabu. This is Rabu, regular customer. Something of an important figure now. See this card? 206 stamps. Well, you should buy the game yourself then. Is he a cafe addict? What was that when I came in? I wanted to provoke a reaction out of someone with a... Yeah, Kansai accent. Since I was a little girl. Okay, yeah, from my understanding, and this could be so far off, but yeah, from my understanding, the Kansai accent is comparable to a southern drawl. See, the thing is, I got this on Humble Bundle for $1. That's the only reason I have it, and it even came with a couple extra games. So keep your eye out for it there if you're interested. That's the only reason I have it. I wouldn't have it otherwise. But I saw it there on the dollar tier one time, and I went, yep, sure, fine. It's Hatoful Boyfriend. But yeah, the Kansai accent is more of a... I'm trying to figure the right words to put this without sounding insulting. but it's more like a rural accent for Japan, and that's why there's been some animes. I think Azumanga Daioh has been one that did that, where they've made it kind of more like a southern drawl. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's just an accent. But okay, well, apparently that's what's going on. All I've ever wanted to do is so my character here has only ever wanted to mock someone with a southern accent. You're a bitch. Y'all lost me on the roadside there. And I'm doing more of a Texan accent than a southern drawl, because I'm not very good at southern drawls, so. Well, that's how it is. Name, right? See, there's my private property. Y'all remember that now. A new encounter in the little birdcage. Today is a good day. I shall make some coffee to celebrate. Please, sit down, both of you. I'm supposed to be working! Like, I'm supposed to be on the job. Okay, I guess that's our job here, is someone comes in and we have coffee with them. Yeah, exactly! Exactly! I don't think this is a real job. I think this is just an opportunity for him to sit and chat with his friends. I stayed out on the town for too long. That's late. On my own, of course. Of life alone is what we humans are all about. Hey, human! Yup. Wow! Well, this is something I did not expect to see. And that is a bird in a punk outfit. I have no words for this. I'm glad I didn't stop the game early. Because wow. Fucking wow. Oh, sweet Jesus, why? Suddenly, I'm surrounded by a bunch of unkempt pigeons. Punkion. Pigeon Punction? Punction? Oh, shit. You go to St. Pigeon's Nation, don't you? Bet a rich girl like you's got a lot of pocket money from daddy, huh? Rich little girl going to a fancy school thinks she's so great. Yeah! Darn it, I can't tell them apart. Probably because they're using the same sprite. I can pick Ryota out of a crowd about 80% of the time, but rock doves I've just met all look the same. Do you have some business with me? If not, go away. Hey, that's not nice. Show us some cash first. Cash. They puff up their chests threateningly. Fucking hell. Why? Dumb punks. Picking on girls in the park is a good way to get ostracized for life. What? 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 You little... Yeah, they're angry now. My hunter-gatherer instincts can feel a fight coming. 3 pigeons on my own. Can I win this? I don't know. Are they full-size pigeons or are they normal-size pigeons? I mean, I am the vitality one. This is why I went to the gym all the time. Slam, thud. The work of a moment. Somebody flits forward with a blink of an eye. The doves are knocked to the ground, twittering in surprise. See, that's not fair. Who saved me? I bet you're right. Shark already called Okasan. No! Wow, a zombie. That was close, Namry. Should be out this late. What the? Who are you? Me? Well, I'm a passing takoyaki lady. Takoyaki lady. Takoyaki? Don't screw with us. They're stubborn. Here they come. We're not gonna take this from a finch and a human. Take this. Yeah! Not done yet? I'll teach you chicks a lesson. Sparrow kick! So cool! Your sparrow kick is so cool, Azami! Oh, don't relax just yet. This is where the real fight starts! Azumi, fluttering magnificently under the glow of the neon lights, and me gleefully punching the daylights out of the punctions. Fighting back to back. Now that's trust! That is so dumb. Today is the local summer festival. I don't think I'll go with somebody. Or I think I'll go with somebody. Invite? Who do we got here? Ryota, Sakuga, Nagaki. I don't even remember who that one is. I think that was the one. Okay. That's the friend. That's the Aristocat. Pretty sure that's a library quiet dude. That's the one I'm going with, obviously. And that's the teacher. Trying to get those names correct. I have a real hard time with Japanese names, just so you know. Real hard time picking them all apart. And and this is gonna sound racist, but they all sound the same to me. It's just a case of I'm not used to them, so I can't quickly recognize them. You know, it's like if it was Chad and Justin and Steven, my brain immediately goes, okay, I know what this name is, and I can attach this face to it. Exactly. They're hard to remember if you're not used to them. So, as opposed to, like, knowing the names right away, for these guys, it's like, okay, name is this person. Name is that person. Oh, shit, now I don't know which one's which if you show me just the names. But I think I've got him for this so far. But yeah, I'm going with Oko-san. Obviously going to go with Oko-san. I would be crazy not to go with... Is it true that you will take Oko-san to a wonderful place? Yep, today's a summer festival. Let's go together. Oko-san smells excellent things. Oko-san's excitement is almost at maximum. There's lots of good food. You should try all of it. Perhaps even pudding! Well, probably not. I've never seen a stand selling pudding. Oh, look, the fireworks are starting! And all the birds run and die. Aren't they pretty? Oko-san? Oko-san! What's going on now? Okay, he is gone feral. Excellent. Sunny lights and return to his feral ancestry. Calm down, Oko-san. Calm down. I want to know what happened in this world. Why is the city destroyed? Like, are these birds my size? What has happened here? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shark. Thank you. It's not one of the only bird calls I'm even decent at, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing Oko-san, because I can do the right, Texan. Time sure flies when I'm in. Oh wow, that wasn't Texan at all. See y'all around, Kinsborough. Oh, hey name. Robu, finally heading home. Gestures to me on his way out. Here, this is your tip. Oh God. Wow, okay, that whole Texan accent thing has just gone completely out the window. I have no idea what accent I'm trying to do. My brain is now no longer functioning for all of this. The magical candy from the pocket of an old lady from Osaka. So young men from what? I have no idea what just happened. See y'all around. Good day to you, Rabu. This is O Little Star of Bethlehem. Why is there Christmas music in this? It's January. I don't want Christmas music right now. That has defeated me. Alright, I think it's time to close up. Would you care for something, name? Won't be as good after sitting overnight. Is there any Tanjiro left? Of course. Here you are. I have no idea what to... Okay, why? What is that picture? What is that picture on the cup? Yes, defeated by Christmas music. If Z were here, he would be laughing because, you know, I was the one doing Christmas music early to him. Playing Christmas songs before Halloween even. Alright. Yay! From a fancy cup is the best. By the way, yes. Mr. Rabu comes here every day, right? He does, yes. I wonder what he does. Is he a night security guard or something? A chauffeur, apparently. He's generally out all night. He likes to come here to relax before work. A bird who works at night? Yeah, there are those among us parrots who prefer the night. The moon is wonderfully calming on clear nights. Possibly. It's Sunday, though. He does things on Sundays, so he couldn't make it today. At least GDQ is over, so he's not missing that. Oh, yeah, GDQ, freaking great this year. Had some amazing runs. I absolutely loved that randomizer run. Oh. And they broke their record again, only barely this year, but still, a $2.2 million record. That's a hell of a fundraiser for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Anyway, back to this game. Rabu is renowned for being a very careful and reliable driver. And here I took him the type who'd go wild behind the wheel. Haven't I met another careful driver recently? Uh-oh, are you gonna just... what, in your mind, are two people related because they both drive carefully? One more week until the end of August. I guess my summer job is over. I'll miss the place. Thank you for everything, Miss Name. It's been a pleasure. Likewise, thank you for everything, Mr. Name I can't pronounce. I think I'll be back here sometime as a customer. Y'all retiring early. Miss Name is a student and so must return to her studies with the turning of the leaves. I haven't even finished half my summer homework! No! What? Okay, we can get emoticons! Anime emoticons! Yay! Doing the last half in 1 week? Oh, wrong voice. Doing the last half in 1 week? Yeah, I reckon you'll do just fine. Gonna be real lonely around here without your name. At least Kenzabaro ain't going anywhere. Naturally not. Ragu sips from his cup. I think after working for a month, I can safely account that he accounts for the majority of the cafe's business. Everybody who comes in here probably thinks of it as an oasis in the city, an island of soothing parakeet in the sea of urban life. It's a pity that so few come in. Oh, welcome! Hey, Azami, you came! Can't exactly refuse an invitation from my sweet little protege now, can I? When did I become your protege? Have a seat. Azami? Azami, is that you? They do know each other, of course they do. Because I hate that. I honestly hate that freaking cliche where everyone knows everyone or is related to everyone. Oh well. Her expression suddenly hardens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Feels like one of those scenes when a retired cop finally faces down the mob boss just before the bullets start flying. No, I don't think they're related. I think Ribu there killed Azume's mate with a traffic accident. Do you know each other? You might say that. You disappeared one day and turned up sipping tea in a place like this? Left us all behind, have you? Azume, how do you think this past 6 months? How do you think I felt this past 6 months? She was ready to fly at him at any moment. Oh no, so she didn't lose. So, it's not that somebody died in a traffic accident, it's that the guy left. That is so lame. Also, she's out of focus. Azumi's picture there is out of focus, and it's distracting. I don't know what happened between you two, but he's a nice man. He drives cars and gives out candy. Yes, the old man who gives out candy to high school students. Well, let's stop and think about that one. Please forgive me. Stay out of this, kid. Doesn't concern you. What happened? I've never seen her this mad. And since when are you calling yourself Rabu? Whoa! Blaster! Oh, there's some lit music for you. I remember your sexy, rapturous eyes back then. You used to be a living legend, kid. Leader of the toughest bikers around. Back then, there wasn't a bird on the night roads who didn't know the name. Hosokawa Blaster! 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 Carve it into your souls! When we stand together, ain't nobody gonna hold us back! Yeehaw! I was young then. Every one of us hell's burdens would have followed you to the end of the earth. And we all knew you'd gotten us there without a single traffic violation. Oh, Jesus Christ, are you kidding me?
A biker gang who's intent in following the law of the road. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but damn.
Yeah, since when do biker gangs obey traffic laws? You don't get it, kid. You're still a rookie. You can ride with the law. When you ride on the inside. You're pretty famous for your strong ideals. Riding with the soul, as wild as any other gang, but never breaking the law. You were my hero! But a hero doesn't run away, and you did! As soon as I confessed to you, you were gone! Done with the gang tales and on to the love story. Azumi, I can tell I've hurt you. I'm sorry. But tension crackles in the air. Only Mr. Urushihara remains exactly as he was when it all started. Slowly polishing his glasses behind the counter. So Mr. Rabu used to lead a biker gang, and his real, fake, name is Hosokawa Blaster. The entire situation seems extremely out of place for here. You think? And it's all your fault. Yes, you saw it painted on the side of the motor scooter. Will you listen to me, Azumi? It's a little late for that. 6 months, teen cake, and you look like a Mr. Fava Bean. Mr. Fava Bean? What am I looking at? Okay. Wow. I like fat men. All my love been burned up long ago. Azumi subjects Mr. Favabean to a harrowing tirade over his new physique. At this rate, Mr. Favabean won't be able to get in a wood edgewise. Has she really stopped loving Mr. Favabean? See, now she's just calling her that all the time. I should bring up the scooter. I don't think... See, why are you still calling him that? Oh, you've forgotten Mr. Favabean? What's all this name? I think you think about it all the time even now. What are you talking about, kid? I know it! Your scooter right outside is emblazoned with his name! She loves him, I'm sure of it. She's still calling him Mr. Favabean! Yeah, see, my name isn't I saw it with my own two eyes when he gave me a ride home and a lecture on traffic laws. You're pretty sharp for a human kid. She's right, I haven't forgotten about you. What a sad story. You left that Indian saying no and I'm still chasing your shadow. Azame, trying to sympathize with me? No thanks, I've had enough of that. You threw me away. There's nothing that can change that. No, Azame, listen to me. I never threw you away. I didn't know if I could settle down with you. I was an outcast. I was a hero on midnight roads. But would I be a good father? Fucking hell, this is so dumb. This is so stupid. Why am I still watching? Why am I still reading and playing this? Oh, God. Think about it. Any guy will panic when a little girl confesses like that. As Midnight Riders were supposed to be that timid. I sat down and thought I had to go straight. I couldn't have made you happy like that. I'm sorry I left you behind. I was planning on coming back to you when I saved the money, but that wasn't good either. Maybe this is destiny. Like Billiken said, our souls are being tested even now. Your eyes look like they did back then. Enough girl talk. Marry me! Ah! Wow, okay, so I am Bird Cupid. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hello. Yeah, apparently this was originally Japanese, yeah. Wait, no, story's not over yet. Stop the credits. This is supposed to be the story of my romance, not theirs. Who started the ending scene there? Yes, a little excitement here and there isn't bad. Oh, such things as make our lives richer. Is my life richer now? Alright, let's finish this off. Those who want to see the others, those who want to be seen, some soothing mecca for all such people. Huh. Tea next to changing birds, chattering birds. What if this is actually a real place, huh? It might be. It looks like it. What? Did they actually throw an advertisement in here? Well, it doesn't do me any good. I'm nowhere near Japan. Interesting, though. Interesting. I mean, it's a little ways from Osaka. And if you still haven't had your fill of avian company, the zoo is just around the corner. That actually makes me wonder. That really makes me wonder. I mean, is the person who wrote this employed there, owns there? Would have been an interesting place. Yeah, as of September 2011, please check the website for more recent information. If it's still there, even. I'll be waiting in my birdcage for you. So that brings up all kinds of questions. I mean, like I said, was this parody game made from people who worked there or owned that place? Or is that just a quick advertisement in? Is that bird actually from that place? Do they take pictures of the birds from that? Who knows? So the game isn't over yet. Why are you throwing an advertisement? And I actually did get an achievement for that. I'm late. School starts, I'm going to be late. Is this the second semester? Sir, I'm sorry, I'm overslept. Overslept? Forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself? What? It's too early. What does the number in the top left-hand corner say? Yeah, a day early. Lend me a hand. Grading the exams. Whatever. Help grade. Why not? Maybe you'll learn something by doing that. Maybe get your grade bumped up by doing that. This tea is good. Had mango in it. I do like sweet tea. Is it over yet? Yeah, there it is. 9-1. Okay. So,
Okusan is always having fun!
Yup, yup. What is this? Fun. Yes, return to my glorious abode was an option, but once summer's over, time starts slipping faster than ever. Try to stay focused. It won't. And asleep. Okay, second term. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I have nothing to compare this game to. This is not one of these games where I can sit here and dissect it, talk about the design of things and such. I have no freaking frame of reference. The only other thing like this I've ever played was, again, for this stream, and that was Panzelmadels, the tank girl dating simulation. And that wasn't very good, to be entirely honest. It was funny for a while, although the jokes in that one wore out faster than they did here. This is still at least somewhat amusing, and as you see, it looks like there's going to be new characters here. This game is a meme, nothing more, nothing less. No, I can't judge it on just that. I have to judge it on itself. And what I have seen so far is writing that's funny. There was the lull, but, and I don't mean L-U-L, I mean L-U-L-L, as in a dip in the action, a slow point. That was at that summer job thing. There are at least choices, and I do wonder what other various branches do. The characters in it, even the characters in this, I'm sure are being a little bit better in my head because of the voices I'm helping give them. But there's at least something here. There's a reason why this game became a meme and grew in popularity enough to become a full-fledged product. Maybe I'll play more of it. I don't know. Maybe I'll review it when I'm done. I don't know. But it was at least something interesting to take a look at. Definitely a fun diversion. I had a blast going through this part with you guys and just laughing and enjoying at the absolute absurdity of this. And I do want to say again that silly concepts, joke concepts, meme concepts can still be done poorly or done well. I think one of the greatest examples of this, in my mind, is Hyperdimension Neptunia, where you're effectively playing as video game companies with characters that are video game companies. You have the Nintendo with Blonde, you have Sony with Noir, Vert is Microsoft, Neptune is Sega, and they do make the references to that, but the thing that makes that game good is the character interaction, in my opinion. And it's just, it's a pretty solid roleplay game to begin with. But it's the character interaction, the stories to it, being well written, that matter. And the thing is, the characters are effectively stereotypes, templates, but there's nothing wrong with that if you can still write them well. And in fact, using those stereotypes and templates to mock the stuff is a great way to do it, which is what this game did, and, well, I had fun. I'm sure there's a lot of amusement to be had here, especially for people who know the genre better than me. Between the two games that I've played, Panzelmadels and this is clearly superior. It still doesn't make any fucking sense. I still want to know why the hell there's a human going to the school with the birds, but yeah, whatever. Other examples are stuff like Excel Saga or The Melancholy of Hirohi Suzumiya. I think that was her name in that one. And, of course, and I do recommend watching this one, even though it's coming from me and it's going to be like, wait, what? You, what? Orin High School Host Club. It is a show that should not be any good if you listen to the concept of it, but it is hilariously well written. And that's what it takes to save something like this. And I can appreciate something like this if it's well written. And so far, this one seems to be. So far. But yeah, let's be honest, it's a meme. That's why I picked it up. I'm glad I did, though. Taking a couple days off my break now. And when I come back, I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing another expansion pack block. Not id Software this time. This time I want to take a look at build engine games. Now, I can't do Blood's expansion packs because I already did those when I ran Blood. I ran the entire thing. So that one's going to be left out. But I want to do one of the Duke Nukem ones. I want to do one of the Shadow Warrior ones. I'm going to do one of the Redneck Rampage ones. And hopefully this time I'll actually be able to put it on YouTube. Because I'm going to turn the freaking music off. And there's another game that I ran and did not run the expansion pack for that I will do as well. And that's going to be World War II GI. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys on YouTube, well, you probably haven't stuck around this long, but at least here's something for you. Castlevania's over. I'll be able to start dumping stuff back on YouTube again. And who knows when we'll see the sequel to this. At any rate, take care, Internet, and enjoy the games you play. No matter how silly they are.